In a small coastal town, there stood a lighthouse that had not worked for many years. Its light had gone out long ago after the automated system was declared outdated. Yet the locals whispered something strange sometimes at night. The lighthouse still turned on. Max moved to this town in search of silence. After years of noisy city life, he wanted simple things: the sea, empty streets, and remote work. He rented a house near the shore, and on his very first night, he noticed the lighthouse. A dark silhouette against the sky, lifeless, until at exactly 2 in the morning, a light suddenly appeared in its window. Max told himself it was a reflection, maybe car headlights, maybe tired eyes. But the next night, the light appeared again. Warm, alive, as if someone inside was turning it on by hand. Curiosity won. On the third day, Max walked to the lighthouse. The door was sealed with a rusted lock. The windows were dusty. Inside, nothing. No wires, no power source, no sign that it could possibly work. "It doesn't work," an elderly woman said at the local shop when Max mentioned the lighthouse. "And it shouldn't. But the light is on at night." She looked at him carefully and whispered, "Then someone still needs a way home." That night, Max stayed awake. At exactly 2:07 a.m., the light appeared again. He put on his jacket and walked toward the shore. For the first time in his life, he watched a boat emerge from the fog. Old wooden, barely floating. It moved straight toward the lighthouse. When the boat reached the pier, a man stepped out, soaked pale like someone from an old photograph. "Thank you," the man said softly. "I'm late again." Late for what, Max asked. "Home, I'm always late." The man took a step forward and vanished as if he had dissolved into the air. At that very moment, the lighthouse light went out. The next morning, Max visited the town archive. There he found an old newspaper clipping, "Fisherman missing at sea, body not found." The black and white photograph showed the same face. Since then, Max sometimes sees the light again. Not every night. Only when there is a storm, thick fog, and someone out at sea loses their way. He no longer tries to understand how it works. He simply knows this: as long as the lighthouse lights up, someone is not completely lost.